Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing U.S. marriage visas, categories, for example, the K-3 marriage visa, as well as the IR-1 or the CR-1 immigrant spouse visas. We're talking about the underlying petition here. Now, what is that? Well, when you file a case to get a visa for a loved one to bring them back to the United States, you have to initially file a petition with the Department of Homeland Security's United States Citizenship and Immigration Service. That petition is then adjudicated. Now, presuming you get an approval, which isn't a foregone conclusion, you may get requests for evidence, a notice of intention to deny. It may even possibly be denied depending on the facts in the underlying case. But that said, in the circumstances where you get an approval, and then you move that case over to the National Visa Center and start processing through National Visa Center and eventually the embassy, what happens if the underlying petition were to expire? Well, they have the authority to just reauthorize it. And I get people that kind of freak out about this, the notion that if we don't move the case along fast enough, the petition, something may happen to it. The fact of the matter is, look, National Visa Center is difficult to deal with on the best of days. And then on top of that, the backlogs at the U.S. Embassy and things like that here, it takes some time, the second half of an immigrant spouse visa case or even a K-3 visa case. Now, as we've discussed in other videos, due to what's called the doctrine of administrative closure, K-3 visas may get actually just canceled effectively by the National Visa Center if the underlying immigrant spouse visa petition was timely in hitting the National Visa Center. I've talked about that in a number of other videos. So in terms of the K-3, I guess it's possible to see the petition validity revoked and not reauthorized, and you're sort of compelled then to deal with the immigrant spouse visa process. But that said, generally speaking, if you're keeping your case moving through the system, consular officers at embassies and consulates abroad have pocket authority to reauthorize petitions for those cases that are moving through the system. They're just not moving through as fast as perhaps one would like.